Hello, welcome to my place. In this video I'm going to show you what a 3K condo in the center of Singapore can get you. But before, a little backstory for you to understand how I end up in this condo. Back in February I was looking for a room to rent because I was coming in Singapore for another internship, and then I saw an ad on Facebook for this apartment. So the guy who was renting was a French and he was the main tenant of the apartment. He was previously living with his girlfriend, but then his girlfriend had to move, so he decided to split the bill with someone else and rent the second room, because this apartment is a 2-room 2-bathroom condo. So even if we had to share for some months, we had still our privacy. But then it was his turn to go back in France, and then we decided that I would take over the lease. So since September, I'm the main tenant of this apartment. My previous flatmate found this apartment through an agent, and we are going to reconduct the contract for another year in the beginning of December. The apartment was unfurnished, so when my flatmate went back to France, I bought over the furniture because it was easier for me just to have them here. But I made a lot of modifications in the layout of the rooms, and I used some DIY to personalize the furniture. I think that's it for the backstory. Anyway, I'm going to include more details in the description box, and if you are having any question, you can post them in the comment section. I will try my best to answer you. So yeah, let me show you around. We are starting with a very typical Singaporean entrance because we are having the shoes outside, and so here most of the furniture, they are from IKEA. So I'm going to start with the house, and then we are going to head outside for the best part of the condo. What I like about this apartment, when you enter, you have these huge windows that are giving so much light, so it's very bright. So here we are having the main door, and then next to it we are having this big mirror that is actually a closet. So here we are keeping the vacuum so it doesn't look messy. So our entrance is quite big, and before we were having another furniture here, but then I decided to replace it with this clothes hanger because I feel like it's more airy. So this is from IKEA, and this is also it's not a typical IKEA furniture because so this one is one that I've DIY. So what I've done is apply wood paper on top, and then I changed the handle for this leather look. So I feel like it's look more polished from the entrance. Then you go to the big room with the living room, the dining room and the kitchen. When I took over the lease, the kitchen was my main concern. I will try to include before and after pictures to show you how it was before. To explain, behind those white tile we were having like a plexiglass. It was really shiny, and when it was dirty you could see it right away. So I really wanted to change it, but because I'm renting here, it's not like I can do big work. So what I've decided to do is try to find some wallpaper, then I can apply on this. So it's a sticky wallpaper, the kind of thing I put on the furniture that looks like wood, but then it's white tile. And I think with the white cabinet it looks very good. This was really a transforming change. After this I didn't do a lot of things. Most of the appliances like the washing machine, the fridge and the microwave are coming with the apartment. My flatmate just decided to get an oven and a toaster and a water boiler, so I just get those from him. But two other changes that I did in this kitchen, and I think really changed the appearance of it, is hanging things on the wall. I really wanted to hang things on the wall, but then I wasn't able to find a solution that was not using hole and could actually support that much weight as like a knife holder. But then I found a smart way to do it on Shopee. So I tried it and it worked like so well. So I'm going to share these tips in another video where I'm going to review the product that I bought on Shopee and that were life-changing, because this is life-changing. And another thing up there is the open shelf. So I'm kind of a fan of the open shelving system, but I don't like when things get messy and the kitchen is really hard to keep organized. So I decided just to have those two cabinets. Same, I'm renting here, so I haven't thrown the door. I'm just keeping the door under the sink here, so when I move out I will be able to put them back. And because we are not having any drawers in this kitchen, I decided to invest in these Muji drawers so we can get to put our knife and forks in it. Opposite the kitchen, we are having the dining room. This part I'm not done decorating yet. I want to put a bench there, but at IKEA I feel like they are very expensive. So I'm still thinking about it if I can find cheaper somewhere. And then here later I'm going to put another desk, but you are going to see that I have already another desk in the bedroom. So I feel like it's not important to have it yet. But because I work most of the time on the living room table, I really want to get a space here in this room where I can just focus on work. And my favorite space is the living room. Before, when my flatmate was there, the sofa was against the blank wall that I showed you before, and then the distance between the sofa and the TV was very wide, so I felt like it wasn't that cozy. So what I've decided is that I put the sofa in the middle of the room. Even though it's blocking one window, because we are having so much light, it still looks okay. And it helped really divide some smaller space, but some cozier space. What I did also to make it cozier is to add wood texture on those. When decorating a house, you must think about texture. Texture is really adding a little bit something that make it more cozier and make your room look more polished and put together. And because in my case I put the same wood paper on this furniture, on the table and in the entrance furniture, it creates a unity across the room. And I even choose a paper that was the same as the door so that everything looks built-in. To make it cozier, I also add a blanket there, even though it's not something you are going to use in Singapore or maybe during rainy day. Adding some details like this makes the room feel finished. I also add some pillows. The pillowcase, I got them from Shopee and I'm very happy with the quality, especially the tassel one. Even though it was the most expensive, it's really not a purchase that I regret. And last thing in this room to make it looks good, it's add greeneries. So this is a plant that I got in my MRT market. I'm really happy with it because even though I'm not like so good at keeping plants, this one is not dying. And actually I have this plant in the kitchen that is fading out when it's time for me to give her water. So it's my signal to give water to all the other plants. In this room and also in the master bedroom, I've added some lights and they are controlled remotely thanks to IKEA smart home system. If you want me to do a video about setting up a smart home, because this is really something I'm passionate about, I can do a video, just let me a comment so I know. So last thing in this room is actually the balcony. So I won't stay here long because it's really noisy. But here we are having a nice view over the tennis court, and below we are having the pool. So we can check if there are many people or not. So we are going to visit the condo amenities just after. So I will show you that there are actually another bigger pool. But I like to go to this one because there are usually less people. In this balcony, because it's very sunny in the morning, we haven't put many things. Laundry there, but we have just this table that we are not really using. This is something I'm willing to invest in, like maybe a sofa. And we are having the yoga mat here because sometimes, because the balcony is actually so big and because it's still COVID and in our gym we can only have up to 5 people. Usually it's often full. So sometimes we are just exercising on the balcony. So then if we move on, then we are having the master bedroom there. There is the common room where I used to be before, and there we are having the common bathroom. So I won't show you those two rooms because I want to respect my flatmate privacy, but I'm still having like the pictures when I used to be, so I will just include those pictures so you can see how it looks. But it's big enough to have like a convertible sofa. So here's the master bedroom. So this master bedroom is not that big, but it's not that small. Because we wanted to put this desk, we had to cut out on the space there next to the closet. And this apartment is furnished with fan and aircon for both room and the living room. And you can see that here's the light. I really like the DIY that I've done here. So same here, we are having the light that are a smart light, so I can just say, hey Google, turn on the light. And we also have like a colored light behind the bed. Here comes the master bathroom. So we are having this huge mirror that is actually a cabinet. So here I keep all my makeup. So that was it for the visit of the apartment. Now we are going to visit the common amenities. So we are having a sky garden, so we are going to go and visit it first. But we cannot really enter it because there is a BBQ area, and BBQ area are currently closed during phase 2. So I will show you just from outside. But I went 3 times before circuit breaker, and being like just above everything is so nice. So in this condo, I think there are 4 or 6 towers, and this is something you must think about when moving in a condo, is how many towers and how many floors. So here there are 28 floors are there in the condo that you are going to rent, because then you will need to share the amenities with that many people. So it's always good to know how many apartments there are. So as you can see, it's currently closed, but we've reached they call that the verdure terrace. So here it's actually a barbecue area, and there is a dining area, and over there it's like only glass windows, so you can see all around. And let me show you the view from there. So here the view of Boon Keng is so amazing. On this side it's mostly HDB, but over there you start to see we are having the Whampoa River that is going around the condo. And then this condo really looks like a vacation hotel, because we are having like this nice water going all around the condo. And this, so if you are having kids, this condo is really nice because there are many kids playground. And here is the pool that you can see from the living room. So we are having Zeus and also 2 jacuzzi in here. And as you can see, today there is no one, maybe because it's like not a very good time to actually go. This pool is usually sunny in the morning, so it's nicer to go in the morning, and you are having outside shower there to take your shower before going in. So here we are having an outdoor exercise area, but I'm not really a fan of those because I feel that there is not enough weight. Here another barbecue area and the tennis court. With my flatmate we are trying to go there at least once a week, but it's quite fun. We are not really good, so I hope that one day we can get a class. And actually from there you can see that over there it's my living room. So now we are heading back. We are going to visit the gym and the steam room, and then the bigger pool. It's really sunny today, so it's really nice to go out. Nowadays in Singapore during the morning it's really nice and it's giving you the will of going in the pool, but then in the afternoon it starts raining. So here we are having a kids pool. It's not really deep, so it's definitely not for adults. And just over there we are having the gym. So I won't speak too loud because there are people in, but here when you enter the gym, so this gym is actually not really big. So here we are having some rooms to exercise. That's what we are doing sometimes. And over there we are having the steam room. So there is one for male and one for female. So you can just go when you want. Here is one of the side gates, and over there and same in the other side gate we are having bus stops that are going pretty anywhere, and we are having the MRT station Bunken, just 5 minutes away if you follow this street. So when I was saying Central Singapore is that we are not that far from Clarke Quay, for example. We are only 4 or 5 stations away, so it's between 20 to 30 minutes. And here we go, the bigger pool. So it's not that deep, but it's so wide. I think it's around 50 meters. This is the biggest plus when I decide to move here, is the pool, because the weather in Singapore is quite hot every day of the year, so it's always good to have somewhere to go when it's too hot. I don't really know what I can add concerning this pool, because it's like just really nice. You have the bench, you can lie, you can just stand, or you can swim. Sometimes it's quite busy when there are children out and quite noisy, but you see that if you choose your right time frame, it's pretty chill. I hope that you have liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.